Amina came from a small, poor village where her mother sold vegetables by the roadside. When she earned admission to a rich boarding school, she feared people would laugh at her background. So she borrowed fancy clothes from her cousin, braided her hair differently, and introduced herself as the daughter of a trader, hiding her real home. Liwa, the proud girl from the city, welcomed her into the wealthy group because Amina looked like them. Amina felt excited, but afraid. Each laugh, each smile came with a heavy secret inside her chest. She knew the truth was a tiny spark that could burn everything down. At school, everyone admired Amina's style and confidence. She walked like she belonged, even when her heart shook like dry leaves in the wind. She avoided talking about her home, afraid her lies would show. But Bako, the scholarship boy, saw something different in her eyes, a shadow behind her smile. He was kind, quiet, and observant. He greeted her warmly every day. But Amina brushed him off, thinking, he might know I'm pretending. Bako liked Amina's gentle voice and soft heart more than her clothes. He tried to be her friend, but she kept a distance, afraid he came from a world too close to her own truth. Her fear made her cold, but Bako still smiled at her with patience. He noticed how she flinched when Liwa bragged about wealth, or when conversations touched family background. Bako didn't know her secret, but he felt it. And secrets, he believed, had their own heartbeat. Amina's lies grew heavier each day. She avoided letters from home, avoided village news, avoided everything real. The pressure pushed her chest tight like a rope. She wished she could breathe. One afternoon, her cousin visited the school unexpectedly, wearing the same borrowed clothes Amina claimed were hers. Liwa saw them talking and felt suspicion rise like smoke. Amina felt her heart freeze. She knew the mask would soon crack. Liwa started watching Amina closely. She asked questions with sugar on her tongue, but knives behind her smile. "So, Amina, which estate does your family live in? Which business does your father run?" Amina stumbled through answers. The wealthy group began whispering. Amina felt like a drum being beaten from all sides. Only Bako kept looking at her with soft, steady eyes, eyes that did not judge. During a class project, students were asked to bring items from home. Amina panicked. She knew she could not bring anything from her real house without exposing herself. She stayed silent, trembling. Bako found her crying behind the school hall. Softly, he said, "Who are you running from, Amina? Your truth or yourself?" His words cut deep. For the first time, she wished she could tell someone everything. Liwa followed Amina one weekend, determined to confirm her suspicion. She saw Amina enter a small, broken house in the village, not a grand estate. Her eyes widened with disgust and victory. The next school day, Liwa exposed Amina in front of everyone. "She is not rich! She lied to all of us!" The crowd gasped. Amina felt her knees weaken. Shame filled her like cold water. She wanted to disappear. While everyone laughed and mocked, Bako stepped forward and said, "Enough! We are not judged by our houses, but by our hearts. What has Amina done to you except try to belong?" His words silenced the crowd. Amina stared at him with tearful eyes. No one had ever defended her like that. Her heart felt warm and painful at the same time. She realized Bako saw her, not the lies, not the clothes, but her. That evening, Amina confessed everything to Bako. She told him about her village life, her mother's struggles, and her fear of being rejected. She cried until her words broke into whispers. Bako listened without judging. He told him about his own struggles as a poor boy in a rich world. He said, "Your truth is not your enemy. Your shame is the real thief." Amina felt a weight lift from her shoulders, the first breath of freedom. Amina decided to face the school with honesty. She stood before her classmates and said, "I lied because I wanted to belong. But I learned that belonging starts with truth." Some students looked away, ashamed of their mockery. Liwa's pride shrank, but Amina's spirit rose. From that day, she walked with her real name, real background, real strength. She built friendships based on truth, and Bako remained by her side like a quiet pillar of support. Amina no longer wore borrowed wings. She grew her own.